Blackstone Audio presents Spin Masters, How the Media Ignored the Real News and Helped Re-elect Barack Obama, by David Freddoso. This book is read by David Cochran Heath. To my children, et conoscetis veritatem, et veritas liberavit vos. John 8:32. Chapter 1. A great slobbering love affair continued. Slate, the online magazine, has a laudable quadrennial tradition. Before each presidential election, its staffers disclose to the public how they intend to vote. The first year they did this, in 2000, Democrat Al Gore won 78.4% of their support, and Republican George W. Bush won 10.8%. In 2004, John Kerry had the backing of 84.9% of Slate's staff. In 2008, Barack Obama was backed by 55 staffers out of 58, and John McCain by just 1. Another respondent answered merely, "Not McCain." As you may recall, Obama got a bit less than 94.8% from the general population in that election. In 2012, Obama again received a much smaller share of the popular vote than the 83.8% that Slate's staff gave him. I admire Slate for disclosing how its writers vote, providing a look inside the minds of political journalists whose work I enjoy. But obviously what stands out here is their degree of ideological uniformity. It isn't just Slate. In 1981, academics S. Robert Lichter and Stanley Rothman, who later wrote The Media Elite, surveyed 240 journalists at some of the nation's most prestigious national media organizations. They found that 4 in 5, 80%, had voted Democratic in all 4 of the presidential elections between 1964 and 1976, including the Nixon landslide of 1972. Rothman followed up with a similar survey in 1995 and found that 91% of journalists had voted for Bill Clinton in 1992, a year when he received just 43% of the popular vote. When it comes to their political giving, journalists are even more slanted. In 2008, William Tate of Investors Business Daily found that 20 journalists gave to Obama for every 1 who gave to John McCain. Political Moneyline, now CQ Moneyline, found in July 2004 that 93 journalists gave to John Kerry for every 1 who gave to George W. Bush. It would be too much to expect newsrooms to look, politically speaking, like America does. But 90% voting Democrat? It's difficult to get that many people in a poll to say they like apple pie. Journalism is one of the most influential professions and also one of the most thoroughly and consistent.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?